I understand a lot of progressive liberals in the United States still not happy that Hillary Clinton is the nominee, planning on either voting, third party, Jill Stein or Gary Johnson, not voting at all, holding your nose and voting for Hillary Clinton if you have to, whatever. President is one office, a very powerful office, obviously, but that's only one facet. The progressives are angry because they feel like they are not going to be able to get the things that they need, the things that this country needs, put into effect. And that's absolutely not true. Look at this. 4 states right now already have minimum wage increases on their ballots for voters to decide on this year. That is a huge step forward. We saw the same thing in 2014 and 2012. These progressive ballot initiatives win by overwhelming margins. They're hugely successful. And they only exist because people went out there to fight for these issues. They didn't get pissy. They didn't go home and say, well, screw it, we didn't win, I'm not going to do anything. They said, you know what? I still believe in this issue. It's not a person, it's an issue that affects every one of us. And I'm going to go out there every day and fight for this. I'm going to get the paperwork necessary. I'm going to get the signatures. I'm going to get this on the ballot, and then we're going to get it passed. That is how you affect change in the United States. You don't do it by staying home. You don't do it with protest votes. You don't do it by getting on Twitter and attacking people who support or don't support the person that you support. You do it by going out there and getting active, by actually educating people and doing something. And that is what is missing from this year's election at this point. We saw it when Bernie Sanders was running. We saw it. He energized people. But then as soon as he left, those people got mad and left. And you can't do that. As Bernie Sanders said, it was never about him. It was about the movement. And that movement still lives if you go out there and you get active. If you want change, go out there and make it. I know that sounds stupid and cliche, but it's the truth. That's how these minimum wage ballot initiatives get on the ballot. That's how the town of Denton, Texas was able to ban fracking. Of course, that was before the industry came in, made them repeal that. But that's how we're getting marijuana legalization passed in states. That's how we're getting things done. And right now, that's all we can hope for. We have to do it at the state level because God knows we're not going to elect a president this year that's going to do it. So for the next 4 years, we have to keep fighting. We have to hold that president, if it's Hillary Clinton, accountable. We have to push her to the left. We cannot let her say, well, TPP was already in progress when I came in, so I'm just going to let it go. I know I said I don't support it, but we're just going to let it happen. We can't let that happen. We can't let her approve the Keystone XL pipeline. We can't let her let Wall Street bankers off the hook. We have to stay involved. We have to stay energized. I know that's asking a lot, but it's still reasonable. If you believed in the change that you believed in a year ago, you still believe in it today. And if you still believe in it, then you have to get out there and fight because change in this country will never happen without participation. It's on you. It is all on you. Every individual has to go out there and fight. If you don't, then what's the point?